Hello, my name is Vickie-Marie, and for this 10-minute yoga flow, we're going to be exploring the sun salutations. So when you're ready, we're going to come to the top of your mat if you have one. And as you begin to arrive, taking the feet hip-width apart or slightly wider. And gently beginning to soften the knees. Just taking the hands casually by our side to begin with. Maybe softening or closing the eyes, seeing if the feet might shift. When you're ready, on our next inhale, we'll begin to take the arms up, overhead. Maybe beginning to roll forward, lifting the heels. Exhaling, releasing the heels, softening the knees, hinging at the waist, forward fold. Halfway lift, fingertips to thighs or shins. Exhaling, beginning to release, planting the hands, stepping back to our first plank pose. And some of us might take a high or a foundational. When ready, begin to release the knees, releasing the chest all the way down, untucking the toes, and briefly coming into your Cobra. And Cobras can be quite low. We may begin to go a little bit higher, just what's most best for your body and what shape you'd like to take today. Beginning to release our Cobra, tucking the toes, pressing yourself up onto your knees, and then downward dog. You can take the gaze forward, walking, stepping or hopping the feet to the hands, forward fold at the top of our space. Inhale the arms up overhead. We're going to begin to come back up onto the balls of the feet, lifting the heels. And slowly releasing, softening the knees, hinging the waist, forward fold. Halfway lift. And fold. Planting the hands, we're going to sit back with our right foot, runner's lunge to begin with, releasing that right knee. Inhaling the arms up, going for length or a gentle back bend. Exhaling, beginning to release. Tucking and lifting that back knee, coming to your plank pose. Releasing the knees, reverse push-up, or you might go chest, chin. Slithering forward to your Cobra. Gently beginning to release. Tucking the toes, coming up onto the knees first, and then downward dog. Beginning to take the gaze forward, walking, stepping or hopping the feet to the hands, forward fold. Inhaling up. Going on to the balls of the feet, lifting the heels, shaking as expected. Releasing the heels, softening the knees, forward fold. Halfway lift. And forward fold, planting the hands, stepping back with our left foot this time, runner's lunge, and then releasing the knee. Make sure on train tracks rather than a tightrope. Arms are going up. Length or back bend. Exhaling, beginning to release. Planting the hands, lifting up. And then we'll begin to come back to a downward dog. Beginning to ripple the weight into the hands, plank. Releasing the knees, reverse push-up or chest chin. Sliding forward. Inhaling to your Cobra. Exhaling, releasing. Tucking the toes, coming back up onto our knees, and then downward dog. And taking the gaze forward, walking, stepping or hopping the feet to the hands. Inhaling up. We'll begin to come up onto the balls of the feet, lifting the heels. And we might stay here. We're going to begin to come into a toe squat. So imagine the back's up against the wall. We're going to bend the knees. Hands can stay higher, coming into the heart, or might naturally come down towards the earth. Releasing the hands down into the heart space. We can stay here. You might take the hands to the thighs. If you want to take it a little bit further today, pretend pockets or maybe interlacing the hands. We're going to begin to come back up to standing, taking the arms up overhead, pressing into the balls of the feet, lifting the heels as long as we can, and then releasing down, softening the knees, hinging at the waist, forward fold. Halfway lift. And folding down. Planting the hands for stepping back to your plank pose, higher foundational. And this time we invite you to take a chaturanga if that's in your practice. So coming up forward, bending the elbows, and then beginning to roll over to your upward dog. We'll marinate here for around a breath or two. And then rolling over to your downward dog. We're going to begin to lift that right heel. We're going to come into a three-legged dog. So taking the foot to the back of the room or up towards the sky, maybe bending the knee. Maybe opening up that hip. We're going to begin to bring this knee in towards the nose. And then begin to plant that right foot down. When ready, we'll take the arms up overhead. Exhaling, beginning to release down. And we'll come back to our three-legged dog. And then downward. And we're just going to repeat this on the other side. Lifting the heel, taking the foot to the back of the room. Maybe bending the knee. Bring that left foot between the hands. Inhaling the arms up. And gently beginning to release. Three-legged dog. And downward dog. Slowly beginning to release the knees down to the earth. Untucking the toes, coming to a brief child's pose. Inhaling, taking the hands to the knees to the thighs. And we can stay here, or again, taking the hands behind. Maybe pretend pockets, fingertips are interlacing. And gently beginning to release, taking the hands back to our thighs. And just taking 2 rounds of breath here. Thank you for taking this 10-minute yoga flow with me. If you like this video, hit like, hit subscribe, and I'll see you again soon.